Did you know that just by tapping very lightly on 3 points of the body, every night thousands of elderly people have been able to sleep easily without taking even a single sleeping pill? This is not a joke or some made-up fact that just circulates on social media. This method can help you sleep better, reduce your headaches, and at the same time lower your stress so you can fall asleep with a calm mind. Hello, I'm Leila, a graduate in internal diseases and surgery and a researcher in nutrition and healthy lifestyle. If you also toss and turn at night and can't fall asleep, or if you wake up in the morning feeling tired and groggy, make sure to watch this video until the end. In this video, I'll teach you this technique step by step in a way that's very simple and easy to understand. More importantly, I'll explain why just a few gentle movements before sleep can put your body into repair mode, calm your nerves, and let you sleep deeply and comfortably, as if insomnia never existed. But before we start, please support this valuable health content by hitting the like button, and be sure to share this clip with anyone you think might need this information. In fact, when we pass the age of 60, our bodies undergo subtle changes that can have a big impact on our quality of life, especially in the sleep process. The interesting technique I want to talk about is a combination of traditional medicine and modern science, which involves gentle tapping on 3 key points of the body. These points are closely connected to the central nervous system. When these points are properly stimulated, your parasympathetic nervous system is activated, the very system responsible for calming and bringing the body into a state of rest and relaxation. In this state, your heart rate drops, your muscles relax, your mind quiets down, and serotonin is released. Serotonin is the very substance in the body that gets converted into melatonin, and as a result, the body can naturally enter a deep, high-quality and restful sleep. So, where exactly should we tap? How do we do it correctly? And why can just these 3 simple points have such a significant impact on the sleep process? First, let's talk about the first point, which is right in the middle of the forehead. The middle of the forehead is one of the most sensitive parts of the face and is full of neural connections. This point is located exactly above the space between the eyebrows, about 2 to 3 centimeters higher. This point has a direct connection to the front part of the brain. This is the same part of the brain responsible for thinking, analyzing, and processing emotions. At night, especially in healthy individuals, this part of the brain becomes overactive and filled with everyday worries and thoughts, which makes it harder for the body to relax and fall asleep. The method is very simple. With your dominant hand, use your index or middle finger and place it in the middle of your forehead. Then start giving gentle, not hard, taps, just enough to feel a slight vibration on your skin. Do this calmly and steadily for about 30 seconds to 1 minute. At the same time, it is important to take deep, carefully controlled breaths. Inhale very gently through your nose for a full 4 seconds, then hold your breath for a brief 2 seconds, and finally open your mouth and slowly exhale for a complete 6 seconds. Repeat this process at least 3 times each night. Very soon you'll notice that your thoughts calm down, your mind becomes quiet, and your body naturally starts to relax. Some people even say that after a few rounds their eyelids get heavy and they fall asleep without any other help. This is not a coincidence at all. These are the body's natural responses to regulate itself. It's something we often overlook in our fast-paced modern lives. The second point is on both sides of the temples. The temples are located right on either side of the forehead. That is, a little closer to the ears. This area, which is one of the weakest and most sensitive parts of the face, is full of nerve fibers that are directly connected to the central nervous system, and there are also many tiny blood vessels there. For many elderly people, waking up in the middle of the night with a heavy head or a vague pain around the forehead is very common, and it's usually a sign of mental fatigue that happens due to poor quality sleep. Gentle stimulation of the temples is a very effective way to reduce this tension. Blood circulation also improves and the brain calms down more easily before entering a state of rest. To do this movement properly, you can sit, lie down, or get into any position that feels comfortable for you. Then gently place both of your hands on your temples and using the tips of your index or middle fingers, start tapping very softly. The important point is that the rhythm of the taps should be slow, gentle, and consistent, and you should only feel a slight vibration under your skin. Tap each side for about 30 to 40 seconds. The best way is to do both sides at the same time so that the feeling of relaxation gradually spreads throughout your entire head. Just like the first point, here too you should accompany the tapping with deep breathing. Inhale through your nose for 4 seconds, hold it for 1 to 2 seconds, and then exhale over 6 seconds. And now the point is the spine at the back of the neck. The back of the neck is where the base of the skull meets the top of the spine, and it's one of the most common areas where tension accumulates in the body. This is especially true for elderly people. There are many important nerves at the back of the neck. From the branches of the cervical spine to the blood vessels supplying the brain, and even the sensory centers related to balance, all of these are located here. That's why gentle stimulation of this area not only reduces muscle tension, but also improves blood flow to the brain and gives an overall sense of calm to the whole body. The method is very simple. It just requires a gentle touch. Sit or lie down comfortably in a position where you feel completely relaxed, and relax your shoulders and neck. Using your fingers, preferably your middle, ring, or little finger, start by giving very gentle taps, creating a slight arch from the left side of your neck to the right below the hairline and along the base of the skull. You can imagine your fingers are drawing a small bridge on the back of your head, and with each gentle tap, they pass over that bridge. The most important thing in this movement is that the rhythm of the tap should be soft and steady, and there's no need to do it firmly. You should feel a gentle wave moving under your skin without any pain or discomfort. Do this for about a minute each time, and at the same time, keep your breathing calm. Inhale through your nose, hold for a moment, and then exhale easily through your mouth. Now that you've learned how to tap on all three important points of the body for quality sleep, let's talk about a few small and gentle habits that can help make your sleep deeper, more complete, and of higher quality. The first is warm water with a little honey before bed, which is one of the simplest and most effective habits for improving sleep. Mix a glass of warm water with a small spoonful of honey, and since making this drink is very easy, always try to drink it before bed to have a good night's sleep. The second habit is turning off electronic devices at least 3 hours before bedtime. One of the biggest reasons it becomes harder to fall asleep as you get older, even when your body is really tired, is that at night you've gotten used to exposing yourself to the blue light from electronic devices. In fact, this blue light, which usually comes from the screens of phones, tablets, TVs, and some artificial lights, is very similar to daylight. When our eyes see this light, the brain gets tricked and thinks it's still daytime. As a result, the production of melatonin, the hormone that regulates sleep, slows down or sometimes even stops altogether. So try to turn off the TV, put your phone away, and avoid checking social media at least 1 to 3 hours before you go to bed. And the third habit is doing a short meditation or listening to calming sounds for 5 to 10 minutes. And keep in mind, sleep isn't just about resting. It's a golden opportunity for your body to repair and regenerate itself. It's not just about how many hours you sleep, but the quality of your sleep is what really matters. Well, friends, if you found this video helpful and enjoyed it, I'd appreciate it if you hit the like and subscribe buttons and share this video with your friends and loved ones. May you always be healthy under God's protection.